Hey guys, first regardsman here. I'll be talking about one of the most powerful Bulwark builds in Space Marine 2 patch 10.0 with the Power Fist. Now the Power Fist is the overall best melee weapon in this game. Its charge attack damage is kind of absurd, and even though the Block Fist here only has a 1+ speed, this does not really affect your charge up time whatsoever, as you kind of just get like full benefit of damage. So pretty incredible, though I will also mention, if you do want to use the balanced version, this one has great cleaving, and that can definitely help you hit more enemies with like a single thrust jab, so just keep that in mind. Now for the perk tree here, I would pick up Perpetual Strength first. Melee damage increases by 5%. Moving over here into the perk Heavy Preparation. Heavy attack preparation times reduced by 30%, applies to the following attacks: Thrust Jab, Back Fist, Hammer Hook, Back Fist 2, Thrust Jab 2. Now like I said before, heavy attacks on this weapon are by far the most important, so having a shorter charge on those is pretty much mandatory. Next perk here is Perpetual Strength, and Perpetual Strength once again for a 10% melee damage increase. And then we move over here into an amazing perk with Focused Intention. When your health is below 30%, you take 50% less health damage while preparing heavy attacks. So basically, while you are charging this and you proc a perk like Conviction up here or Steel Within, your health damage reduction kind of gets absurd. It is truly ridiculous how much you can tank with this perk active. And the Thrust Jab is what you're going to be doing 99% of the time anyways, so super valuable here. Pretty much always grab this. Then I move over here into the perk Tide of Battle. This one is actually an incorrect description. It does not move your power wave distance from 4 to 8 meters. It's 10 to 20 meters, so you can actually punch from a very, very far distance with this perk active. Next perk I grab after this is Following Blow, and then I grab the perk over here, Combo, and move into the perk Majora's Slayer for more Majora's damage, and finally pick up the perk down here, Strength of Will. While performing a heavy attack, you take 20% less range damage. Now for the secondary here, I do just take the Rate of Fire Plasma Pistol once again. This is probably the overall best secondary in the game right now. In patch 9.0, they did buff up the charge rate of this Plasma Pistol quite a bit. It is very fast at CHP recovery, stagger, and has great damage. The only thing kind of holding this back is ammo economy. That doesn't matter too much in the actual operations mode, especially if you're playing with teams. But either way, I would build it here with like the ammo economy perks, because these are pretty mandatory in my opinion. I also grab Perpetual Velocity for a faster charge rate, and perks like Divine Might down here for a 10% damage increase. And that's pretty much all there is for the secondary weapon. Now for the perk selection here, I did grab Conviction first. When your armor is fully depleted, you take 25% less health damage for 10 seconds. This perk makes you incredibly tanky, though I will say if you want to have like a better defensive offensive option, you can use Intimidating Aura. A perfect time parry deals area effect damage in a 5-meter radius. Cooldown is 5 seconds. As of patch 8.0, this does work with Perfect Block as well. It's a very powerful perk effect. Like, you really can't go wrong with either of these. This one will let you survive things you would otherwise not, and this one just gives you more damage. Next perk here is Scramble Targeting. If you're surrounded by 5 or more enemies, you take 25% less damage from range attacks. This is an incredible perk because 25% less damage from range attacks for being surrounded in Space Marine 2 happens all the time, so great stuff here. Next perk I take is Steel Within. When your health is less than 50%, you take 30% less health damage. These two perks put together make you insanely tanky. You can kind of get knocked around all the time and just live. Pretty absurd. And the next perk we take for the team perk selection is Focus Restoration. Every 30 seconds, all squad members automatically restore 1 armor segment. This is simply an armor enabler for your whole team, and armor in this game is incredibly valuable because any amount of armor remaining in Space Marine 2 will allow you to absorb all damage from any melee hit, including bosses. So that's a pretty useful thing to have for your whole team on like a 30-second loop. Next perk here is Purity of Purpose. The banner deals damage over time to enemies within its area of effect. This perk basically turns your banner into a shock grenade, wiping out Minoris, dealing significant damage to Majoris, Extremis, and even Terminus. And being able to wipe out Minoris with your banner is very good for avoiding chip damage, because we don't have things like Glory's Shield in this build. It does help us get our fist damage off a lot more easily, and honestly this perk is pretty top tier. Next perk here is Invigorating Icon. When the banner is activated, all squad members regain maximum contested health, but it recharges 50% slower. This is just an amazing perk. Getting an entire HP heal for your whole team is as good as it sounds, so you pretty much always grab this if you're going for like something super meta and like a really coordinated team. Though I will say the perk up here, Concussive Force, is also amazing this patch, and as always, Glory Shield is a good option too. Next perk here is Merciless Resolve. After a Shield Bash, Shield Rush, or Thunder Hammer Pommel Smash, melee damage increases by 15%, and you do not lose control upon taking heavy hits, and you cannot be knocked back for 10 seconds. Now, in patch 10.0, they did add in the new shield rush mechanics, so this is super easy to pull off and maintain all the time. And also, you can just shield bash the air to trigger this whenever you want. Great perk, and honestly, you don't even need perks like Armored Advance anymore with this patch, because shield rush is so just like fundamental to the playstyle of this class anyways, and this perk is amazing. Now, for the signature perk tree, I do grab Defensive Mastery. A perfectly timed parry or block instantly incapacitates a Majoris or Extremis level enemy. Cooldown is 90 seconds. When this perk pops off at the right time, you'll instantaneously kill like a Ravener, a Lictor, or a Terminator. That is very useful, though sometimes it is wasted on Majoris, especially if you already have Intimidating Aura, where you'll just one-shot them, which is kind of unfortunate. But if you don't want to take this, you could take Emergency Countermeasures instead. This one is also a very strong perk. Or the perk down here, Armored Advance, for redundancy on no knockback, because no knockback is life-saving. Now, for the Prestige perk tree, I would just take Resilience here first. Medicae Sims restore 40% more health. I don't really care to take Auxiliary Reload in Operations as much as Siege Mode, because if you're playing with a team, you really don't need the ammo restore that much in this game, because there are so many ammo boxes in Operations compared to Siege Mode, but in Siege Mode, I would take this all the time. And this perk is also just very valuable to keep you alive. Next perk here is Overcharge. Charge attack damage increases by 20%. I mean, charge attack damage counts for our Power Fist here, and our Power Fist charge attacks are the strongest attack on them anyway, so kind of a no-brainer. Next perk here is Powerful Shot. Range damage increases by 20%. Pretty boring perk effect, but range damage increases are pretty strong in this game. And the final perk I pick up is Masterful Defense. Ability charge restored by 1% for every blocked range attack. This one is an amazing CDR enabler, especially versus Chaos, where you'll be shot by Soul Reaper Cannon Terminators. It's not as good as it used to be, only because the Chaos spawn will occasionally hound you and stop your block. But besides that, you know, when you actually get it off, it is a very powerful perk, and by far, like, the best pick in this whole tree. That's pretty much all there is for this build, guys. Honestly, it's like a top 3 build in this game, and like a top 2 build for Bulwark for sure. The only one I'd say is, like, possibly stronger than this is, like, the Power Axe Shield Bash build, but, like, Concussive Force is kind of insane right now. But besides that, Power Fist is, like, the go-to. This is, like, a very easy carry build for any hard stratagem, and hopefully this build guide helped you. And if you like content like this, subscribe for more, and as always, thank you for watching. Bye.
Eliminate that conflict. Let us crush his helmet back. Our glorious battle. Strengthen tower.
Look at the end of that.
We have done well. Putting down this twisted order.
This class doesn't care too much for being this low HP, as long as we know it. Get slapped up or something else.
Traitorous scout. Ammunition expended.
Right, you can still unlock this guy, can't you? That's so tanky. Now I'm pretty sure you can still cheese the Halberd by just unlocking him infinitely. Where's the fun in that?
We honored our Primarch today.
What a gross amount of damage reduction that is.
Whatever foul entity concerned, banner. Our banner awaits unturned.
Can you see YouTube comments? Yeah. Oh, we can see him. Not while I'm fighting the boss, though.
The Imperium provides.
Early one today.
Its protection
We have been going for 4 hours now.
wreck
True.
the infernal altar. It was only a matter of time. The Tyranids will pounce on this position soon. The traitor's jammer is likely set up in that cathedral. Let us move. Tyrannocytes. The heretics are ready for it now. Let us hope the heretics and the Xenos decimate each other completely.
Let's see what else we got. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen this ammo crate here before.
Resources acquired. For the Imperium of Man,
Balance
the
class.
Emperor's grace fights.
That was masterfully done. I don't think I would not call that a masterful display. We kind of got smacked around because of high damage reduction. But thank you. What advice for level 5 Bulwark? I'll probably just level up first. That's what I would do. You'll probably learn a lot about the class by playing it. I assume if you're level 5 Bulwark, it might be your first class. Wow, he's baiting me.
No Xenos monstrosity may escape the Imperium threat.
That's probably one tactical way to start Bulwark. Well, for Bulwark, I would really just... Once you level up enough to have all his damage reduction, he gets pretty bonkers. So I'd focus on first. Yeah, Seal Within. Conviction's a strong perk to take. Intimidating Aura. They're all good. Intimidating Aura can help you sometimes. I would say Intimidating Aura and Conviction are by far the best two in the first row, mainly because it's very easy to play on the defensive with Intimidating Aura and do a lot of damage. So say, if you're being hunted by a melee Terminator like I was there, you wouldn't have to do anything except just one-shot him. Just kill him slowly with Intimidating Aura every 5 seconds while fighting a Halberd. There's so much bramble, jeez.
The foe wants backup. Deny it. This galaxy is not yours. That's ready to deploy. Terminate that perversion. Our adversary wishes to renew their assault. Deny them any advantage.
Another one.
Another
Perfect bot. Oh my god, the stun locks. I should have taken the a lot of guys. Oh, I'm gonna do this. I just need to go down the stairs and get some kind of elevation on these guys. That might help a lot. I'm a waste of a stim there. Oh, this sunlock is disgusting though. If I can get out of here, putting them to this corner would be way better, because getting shot in the ass by a Albert the entire time while Zangors are hounding me, while Chaos Spawn are hounding me. I just need a corner. That's all we need. Like this. Or not. But now we need a corner. Through a wall. Interesting. Now we need a corner. Thank you. Contribution is noted. Get over here. I don't want to spend a crack grenade here because might be a Terminator once he gets to half HP. Otherwise, a pretty good spot to fight the Halberd here.
Become a beast, die like a beast. A dark path ends find no rest in darkness. Victory for the Emperor! Great scout!
Up. What was that? How you have full health now? Sorry, I'm new. It's just the invigorating icon banner. It can just full heal you. Only broke one part of his shield. That's rough. The fist is much better than the sword damage-wise, yes. This guy actually dipping behind a portal at me. There we go. Artilla. What's a marker that appears? That's just a lock-on mechanic in this game. If you look at your controllers, or like you look at your controls, I forgive you for not remembering the one time you might have done the tutorial in this game, because it is in the tutorial, but most people fought the one Tyranid locked on, or like, wow, this mechanic sucks, and never touched it again. But it is in the game. If you look at your key bindings, you can find it there. Whatever it is for console, I don't know what it is. On PC, it's automatically X. That's the default keybind. Go to the build. Make a whole video on the build. For controller, it's right thumbstick. Okay, yeah, so if you're using controller, it's right thumbstick. Oh, that was not the breaking point I thought it was going to be.
We must capture those components to restart the lift. Trying this control station. Bilateral security. We need to authorize
Brag.
terminal before it times out.
Let's go over here. That's the first time I got a double Hellbrew on here in a long time.
The console will not remain on standby much longer. Lift controls restored. Your peril.
All those anchors all of a sudden.
Arrogance and ambition.
I will say the healing perks definitely trivialize the true solos in this game. Like Unmasked Zeal and Invigorating Icon, they don't really matter that much in a group op outside of siege mode, but in solo, they definitely can just free. Really hard to die. Come on.
Waste nothing, brothers.
I can tell if the enemy's low by what color it is anyways. That'll happen at 25% below HP. 33% below is when the lock-on will start working. It's like a little red icon. Where'd he go? Honk.
Traitorous shout. Stern. Terminate that perversion of life. We please the Emperor, eliminating this warp storm. The warp's tendrils creep.
Bulwark's just a budget apothecary. Pretty much in this game. No doubt varying icon be nuked if apothecary drops. Yeah, they probably would. But I also think apothecary would be pretty bad for this game as a class. Or about just have a chaplain or a terminator or something.
For we face a demon host. Those shrines seem to be keeping bound.
Almost got the cool axe. That poor fear shield. Give it the prime sub. November Barutera.
Seek cover. I will hold this one.
Maybe go pop this. God.
Severing its bindings. Dawned by this unholy fusillade. Burn the heretic procedure.
Wow, 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 wow.
Another foul monument falls. The demon host unleashes its power. Sets me free. I will hold this one. Pulling back. Severing its bindings. Seek cover. Rally and return. The demon host unleashes its power. Cannot finish it just yet. Severing its bindings.
Ow.
We are dawned by this unholy fusillade. We have sacked the traitor shrine. Seek cover.
There we go. Almost done. This final portion always kind of sucks. Only part of this map I really like.
I will hold this one. Pulling back, the demon host unleashes its power. Our banner awaits unfurled. Another foul monument falls. Seek cover. Dawned by this unholy fusillade.
this, find the banner, and chill. Let's do that to us. Ow. Okay, that rate. I actually can't see a thing.
The demon host unleashes its power! Your dog is unholy fusillade! Severing its binding! Seek cover! Pulling back! The demon host unleashes its power! Rally and return! The adorned by this unholy fusillade! Seek cover!
Alright, as fun as it was, it wasn't. Goodbye. Ow. Wow, that was like super engaging at the end there. I liked having 5 things spawn underneath my feet while I got slapped around. That was really cool. Bulwark just shrugging the damage like it's nothing. That's why this is one of the best builds in the game. I think this shield bash might be a little bit better, but that's just an extension of what we're doing here.